Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. This is going to be part two. I can't believe what it was. At the end of last video, I got some underground comics, and I was like, I don't really remember buying these. I was like trying to remember what they were, and I realized that Alex the Comic Hoarder, he's really good, really great guy, just amazing guy. If he ever has a claim sale or a sale, go to it because he offers the best comics at the best prices, just insane prices. And he reached out to me saying that he had some comics that I might be interested in, and the comics were like underground comics. He didn't know anyone that would collect underground comics, and he knew that I collect pretty much everything. So the ones that I showed at the very end of the last video was basically a taste of the underground comics that he had a collection of. And so I bought his collection of underground comics, and it's a massive collection. It's probably about a short box full of underground comics, and they're really rare ones. I'm actually shocked. I paid $200 for this lot of comics, and it's worth way more than that. I think he is very generous. I want to say big thank you to Alex the Comic Hoarder. You are a great man. You are an awesome dude. I really appreciate everything you do, and I appreciate that you sent me all these for such a great price. I really do appreciate it. And I do like these comics. These are really awesome comics. So I'm just going to show all of them. It's just a ton of comics. I'm not sure if they're all first print or not. I don't really know. I'd have to. The weird thing with underground comics is they would print them, like they would go into multiple print runs, and if it's later prints, they're generally not as valuable. But if they're first prints, they can be quite pricey. Some of these books. And yeah, just some really amazing stuff. So we're going to start out with some Robert Crumb. This is really awesome. San Francisco comic book. I don't even know this book. Like I do collect underground comics. I do know Robert Crumb, and I know a lot of the stuff that he created, but I never even heard of this comic. It's just, this is really underground. This is under the radar kind of stuff. This is really cool. I'm a big fan of Robert Crumb. So that's the first one. And then another one, I've never heard of this book, Zoot. I know the Golden Age Zoot, but not this one. And this one I do know, the next one. This is Jungle Girl. I actually think I ordered this because I thought it was such a great book. This is Fanta, the Jungle Girl. Fanta, the Jungle Girl, #1. It's kind of cool. So some of these books actually that I saw as I was kind of flipping through, I actually ordered because I wanted them in my collection, but now I have doubles, I guess. This is Fangor #1. I almost ordered this one, so now I have it. I actually was going to buy this one. Oh, wow. It is, this is, what's his name? Richard Corbin art. So really kind of a cool book. Wow. Just amazing stuff in this. This is Uncle Sam. So this is just going to be all like Uncle Sham. Uncle Sham instead of Uncle Sam. I'm not sure who did this one. Geyser. So yeah, just kind of a cool book. And some of these I've heard of, like Yellow Dog comics I've heard of. This is a Robert Crumb. And this is volume 2, number 13. Sort of, I believe this is, not sure which comic company this is from. Tomorrow's Comics Today. So kind of cool. Yeah, really great. Just really great stuff. So that's Yellow Dog Comics. And then we got Dr. Atomic. So these are all underground comics, just from probably from the late 60s, 70s era. So this is Dopin Dan, kind of making fun of Beetle Bailey. From 1972. And this is Demented Pervert Comics. Just these underground comics are just so crazy. And this is a really big one. Death Rattle #2. think this is Pound, 1972. It's really cool. Like, I mean, these are just really awesome, really rare underground comics. You just don't see these that often. But I'm very familiar with some of these ones. Death Rattle, especially. Kuchi. This one has a little bit of nudity, sorry. Kuchi Kuti, number 1. I never heard of this one, but kind of cool. And we got Death Rattle number 1. Jeez, really awesome stuff. Death Rattle number 1. It's really great. Again, I think this is Richard Corbin. Looks like Richard Corbin. It's a really great book. I don't know if it's a first print, but if it is, it's really wonderful to have. And then we got Cloud Comics number 2. And then, wow, this is a really great one. This is Von Bode. This is Czech Wizard. I'm not sure what number it is. This is from Last Gasp. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what number it is. I just think it may be just a one-shot, but really cool. I don't know where I'm gonna. I'm running out of room to put these. This is Captain Guts. These underground comics are just so cool. And then we get there was actually a movie with this character. I have to censor this one a little bit. The other one, I sort of get away with some things, but I don't want to make it too adult. This is another Von Bode. This is Czech Wizard, the collected Czech Wizard. And there was actually a movie for this, which I watched, which is kind of cool. So that's the collected Czech Wizard. And then we got Bumwad, like just really bizarre ones from the 70s. Yeah, just so crazy. These are really cool. And then we have Skull Comics, number 5. And then we have Brain Fantasy. Like, just, these underground comics are just so bizarre. They're really creative, really amazing stuff. And then we got Captain Guts Comics number 2. And this is an interesting one. Spirit number 1 from Kitchen Sink. So this would be like around 1970. It says 72, but maybe a little bit later than that. And then we got another Von Bode. These Von Bode ones are really rare. This is Sunpot by Von Bode. Yeah, so just kind of an interesting book. And then there's looks like a poster or something on the back. I'm not sure what that is, but interesting. Wow, I'm gonna have to flip through these books. And then this one's a huge book. I can't believe this is a second copy for me. This is Funny Animals number 1, and this is the first appearance of the mouse one. Mouse. Actually, first appearance of Mouse, but really rare. It's a really great book. I'm not sure if it was 50 cents or 25, the first copy. I'm not sure. But really great to have this again. And this is actually in better condition than the one I had, so it's quite nice. And then we have The Man, another Von Bode. So Von Bode, there's collectors that kind of seek his stuff. And this seems to be a pretty great collection of his books. And then we got, this one I've never heard of, Net Profit. I don't know. So we got dolphins jumping. I don't know. Net Profit. Never heard of this book. Don't know anything about it, but kind of interesting. And then we have another one, kind of interesting looking one. I can't remember I'm not sure what it says. Reach, or I'm not sure what this says. I'm not sure what it says. Real or reach? No, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm not sure what it spells because there's the guy's head in the way. But yeah, very interesting book. Very interesting. It's really cool. And then this is another. The Balloon Vendor. I've seen this one before. Don't know much about it, but these underground comics, it's really hard to find information on. There is a price list that you can actually go to and find out what they are, and like there's underground comic guides that you have to kind of search in order to find out what they are. So that's the Balloon Vendor. I've seen this one before. Trivial Annoyances. It's kind of funny title. This is number, I believe it's just number one shot kind of idea. And oh, more Yellow Dog. I guess there was 2 copies of it. So this is another copy of the same book, Yellow Dog Comics, volume 2, number 13. Some Richard Crumb art. And a lot more. So this is a huge, like this is all underground comics. You just won't see these comics anywhere else. I'm amazed I'm seeing them. Like there's just a ton in here. Okay, so we got Mum's Homemade Comics, number 1. Kind of interesting. And then we got Hee Hee. Interesting cover. Two-Fisted Zombies. This is really great. Two-Fisted Zombies. And Weirdum Comics. I've heard of this one. I've never seen it, actually. I've heard of it. This is really cool. Weirdum Comics. Oh, I know this one. This is awesome. Oh, I've been looking for this one. Wow. Tales from the Plague. This is Richard Corbin art. Just a really rare book. Wow. Tales from the Plague. That is just too awesome. Really cool book. And then we got Weird Fantasies. This is kind of like an EC homage. And it might actually be like EC, like reprint. I'm not sure. I think so. And then we got Unida or Unida. Unida Comics. Aha, I get the joke now. I'm a little slow sometimes. Wow, just some really cool stuff. Cool stuff here. Okay, Unida Comics. And then we got another Slow Death. I had some Slow Death in my collection already. This is number 5. Quite nice. And then Laugh in the Dark. Nice Santa cover. I might use this one for a Christmas challenge. So Laugh in the Dark, number 1. Kind of cool. I'm going to have to get a short box for all these books. Tales from the Ozone. And this is really interesting. Some of these comics are just so bizarre. And Mum's Handmade Comics. Kind of a strange looking one. And this one I just bought. I wish I had gotten this lot before I bought this. I just bought this one. I paid like $100 just for this set of comics that I'm about to show that are in here. This is Star Reach. This is Jim Sterling. This is actually a pretty good series. Definitely recommend it. Star Reach number 1. This is the first print, I can tell. The second print has the back cover on the front, and it's like a nude cover. So this is the first print, which is really great. I actually just bought this. I paid $40 for it by itself. So that's a really great one to have in here. Then we got Star Reach number 4. This is another one I just bought. And Star Reach number 2. They're actually quite interesting stories. It's just like a collection of sci-fi kind of stories inside. Homegrown funnies. It's kind of cool. And this actually has a character that's really funny. Considered one of the most racist characters ever. Angel McFood. Just that girl right there. That's by Richard Crumb. Just really funny. And yeah, it's just funny. I actually had this one already, but this is a great book. Pretty Girl Sketchbook. Just it has like pinups inside. They're kind of cool. And we got High Adventure. Kind of a cool pterodactyl cover. And this one, I won't bother. I'll semi-censor it. This is Radical Rock. I'm not familiar with this, but it looks very like Woodstock kind of party kind of thing going on. Inner City Romance Comics number 2. Radical Rock. Adult only. Okay, then we got Energized Comics Trucking. That's kind of cool. And then we got Little Green Dinosaur. Not familiar with this one, but it's really interesting looking. This is like a last gasp. Is the company. And we got Yellow Dog. It's kind of cool. Number 12. Yellow Dog, number 12. Move things around a bit. Hopefully nothing will fall. Still a lot more to go. This is just such a great unboxing. Okay, so then we got XYX Comics. Cool. Then we got Swamp Fever. Oh, 1 second. Then we got Swamp Fever. I actually have this one already. It's kind of funny. I bought it twice. Then we got Fever Dreams. And this one is signed. Like Alex wrote on the back that it's signed, which is kind of cool. Nice that he put that little tag in there for me. So the Fever Dreams, really kind of a sexy cover. Subtly sexy. It's cool that it's signed too. And then we got Skull Comics number 5. And then we got another Von Bode. This is a Junk Waffle. Skull Comics number 3. Crazy cover. Like a zombie-like thing or going on there. Very cool. And then we got Spaced Out. And then we got, hopefully, sort of worried things are about to fall down. Then Yellow Dog number 18. And LA Comics number 1. Cool. This is a big book. Zap Comics number 4. I believe that's a first print based on the price. So that's very cool to get a first print of early Zap. Then we got Kong Away Comics. Conchi Away? Or I'm not sure. Conch Away? Very odd comic. Number 1, 1969. Then we got Motor City Comics. Okay, wait, I gotta censor this one. Motor City Comics, number 2. This is more Richard Crumb. Very cool. And then we got the Legion of Charlies. Kind of interesting cover. And this is a really big one. So I mentioned Angel Food before, and this is the first appearance of Angel Food. I believe this is actually a first print as well, which would make it quite great book to get. So this is, I actually have this one already, but mine is a lower grade. This is pretty nice looking. So very nice. This is Zap Comics number 2. So first appearance of Angel Food McQuaid. McSpade. Sorry. Just really great, crazy character. Like just over the top racist character on purpose. Like just he was trying to like combat racism by being ultra racist. Like, so he made the most racist character of all time. It was just crazy. Then we got Plunge into the Depth of Despair, which is interesting. Oh, really great stuff. Okay, still a lot more to go. Like this is going to be a big part. I should almost do this as two, but I'll do it all in one. So Insect Fear, another EC kind of homage kind of going on there. Then we got Tasty Comics. Buzzard, number 1. Very interesting. And then we got another Yellow Dog number 21. I know Yellow Dog, but I didn't realize it was that many in it. Then we got, I like 3D comics. 3D Deep Comics number 1. Looks like a boat going over the waterfall. Kind of funny. Then we got Jesus Meets the Armed Services. So Jesus, you got Jesus getting like probably like shaved and stuff. It's gonna be quite funny. Then we got Yellow Dog Comics. I'm not sure what number. The print mint. I'm not sure what number this is. Kind of interesting. And then we got Pro Junior. And then we got Show and Tell. Kind of a crazy classroom scene. Really over the top, actually. Oh my goodness. And then we got Mother Oats number 2. Sorry, I have to flip through these so quickly. There's just so many. And then we got Illuminators. This is really interesting. Very psychedelic cover. Illuminations, I should say. Illuminations number, just one shot. And then we got Jesus, The New Adventures of Jesus. Oh man, the underground comics, they'd be a lot of sacrilegious things. It was kind of funny. If you like the New Testament, you'll love this New Improved Testament. So it's kind of funny. And then we got Smile. This is another one. This is kind of a famous one. This is like, I actually know this book. I almost bought this one as well. This is the one with, I'm not a crook, Richard Nixon and John Lennon on the cover. It's just kind of funny that they're kind of hanging out. And then we got a Yellow Dog number 17. And Tales of the Toad. And then Rubber Duck number 1. I have a cool book, kind of making fun of Disney a bit. And then we got some Slow Death number 4. Another Richard Corbin cover. And then we got Skull number 1. Kind of a crazy cover. And then we got Skull number 4. And we got Insect Fear. I'm not sure what that is. It's like some kind of bug. Feed Me. Number 2. Insect Fear number 2. Still more. Still a lot more to go. Then we got Heavy Comics. I have to say, when Alex sent these, he did a really good job of shipping. They were really packaged well. He did a really great job of shipping them. Then we have Wet Station #1. And some more Slow Death. Awesome. I really like this run. Slow Death #3. And Monolith. Interesting. Then we got Junk Waffle, another Junk Waffle by Von Bode, #2. And then we got Heart. Almost done. One more stack of these ones. Then it's Guano Comics. Wow, very psychedelic. you can see the very underground feel to these comics. And then we got Girl Fight Comics. Oh wow, this is so awesome because it's kind of parodying fight comics that from the Golden Age. So it's really great. Yeah, it's really great. I really like that. Oh wow. The Further Fabulous Freak Brothers. So Fabulous Freak Brothers is another famous title from the underground comics of the 70s era. So yeah. And we got more Freak Brothers. Actually, you know what's funny? I just picked this up from Heritage Auctions. This has Freddy the Cat in it. I actually have a slabbed version of this in this unboxing somewhere. So that's kind of funny. I got 2 of those now. Then we got more the Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers. I'm not sure what number this is. But kind of cool. Kind of a cool book. Actually, I picked up the slabs from Heritage Auctions very cheaply, strangely. Just for cost of slabbing. This is Knowledge Comics #1. I do collect underground comics, so these are all really awesome to me. Folk Funnies #2. And oh wow, Fangor #2. So I have a nice collection of Fangor now. I think I have #3 or #4 already. So it's really cool. I think these were basically issues that I'm missing. So it's kind of cool. The Book of Razel. Oh, cool. 1969. And then we got a Boogeyman #3. He looks like a boogeyman. And this is a really good one. Bijou Funnies. I actually picked up one of these before. These are really cool. The Bijou Funnies #3. Wow. That's really, really cool. Okay, we're getting to the end here. Big Apple Comics. Just whatever. It's no number. And I have this one already. This is Bent. I have this one already, strangely enough. They're very cool. Oh, I should have censored that one. Sorry. It's hard. Sometimes I didn't know. I don't notice that I should censor. Barbarian Killer Funnies. It's kind of making a parody of maybe Conan the Barbarian. Got some sexy girl. I think it's a wraparound cover. And there's probably a sexy girl on the back. And then we got Barbarian Comics #1. It's kind of cool. Can't really see what's going on. Oh wow, somewhat gory, kind of crazy cover. And then we have Armadillo Comics #2. And there was actually 2 copies of that. So 2 copies. And then we got, oh shoot, I gotta censor this one. See, I censor when I can, when I actually notice. So this is Armageddon #2. Kind of cool cover. It's very risque. And then we got the last one is Eric Kahn and #1. Kind of cool. So this is a nice little collection of comics. Wow. again, thanks to Alex the Comic Hoarder. Really great collection. I know that when he picked these up, he basically bought a massive collection, and he's just selling parts of it. He didn't even know what was inside the collection, I believe, and he just picked up this crazy collection. And to get all these underground comics, it just my underground comic collection was maybe about 60, 70 books I had in my collection. Maybe more, maybe 100. but now this is almost like doubling it. It's like, it's like so amazing. So thank you again. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this underground comics sampling. And yeah, stay tuned for part 3. There's going to be some more crazy stuff, and it's going to be bigger and bigger stuff as we go out through these parts of this video. So again, thanks for watching. Bye for now.